Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to use your initials, AZ, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL iBT. And I'm actually going to listen to your very first integrated speaking practice test on my website and give you some comments. So, and by the way, thank you for completing the assignment, and you did it on time. All right, so here we go.
The listening passage discusses how the advertising affect the economy, the reading.
That pausing is killing you. You gotta drop that bad habit. You don't have to put ums and ahs after every word that you say. That's not going to help you speak more fluently. So those are hesitations, and those are awkward pauses, and it will lower your score.
Passage discusses how the advertisement affects the political issues. For example, how the candidate.
No, your 19 seconds, you're taking way too long to introduce the ideas. Why not just say this? The reading and the listening passage discuss the political and the economic effects of advertising. That takes about 5 or 6 seconds. Then you move to your first point in the reading passage. Then you move to your second point in the reading passage.
Candidate president would do their advertisement to trying to convince the people to vote for him. In the other hand, the listening passes.
I don't think on the other hand works, because the information in the listening isn't the opposite of what was said. It simply adds to the information. So if you use a transition word like in addition or furthermore or moreover, then you're showing that the lecture is adding to what was already said, but it certainly doesn't contradict what was said.
Give an example for how they try to do some advertisement to convince the people to buy their products.
Okay, so you are done. So let's take a look at your score, and we can kind of go from there. Okay, I think from a delivery standpoint, you have two fundamental problems going on right here. You have a lot of awkward pauses, a lot of hesitations. It makes it difficult to concentrate on your ideas. It becomes very distracting. So what do? I think there's two areas that you can improve right now that will make a difference, will help you speak more clearly. Write these down. You got a pen and pencil, or a pen and paper. Okay, pronunciation lessons 36 through 40. All of these lessons will help you vary your intonation. I think you need to work on that. Number 2, you need to work on your thought groups and blending, and that's pronunciation lessons 41 through 44. I recommend take about a couple of weeks and go through those lessons. Practice the exercises several times until you feel comfortable with those aspects of American English, right? Now, language use. I think overall you have control of language use, but I feel like you're limited with the vocabulary and the grammar that you're using. So you seem to need, I think that you need a little bit more exposure to the language, and I think that's going to help you develop a little bit better fluency with your language use. Topic development. I think you need to improve your organization. You only spoke for 44 seconds, and you had a lot of pauses and a lot of hesitation, so I don't think you covered all the most important information from the reading and the lecture. So I think you left out some information there, so that's a topic development issue. So I'd recommend right now, if you go to speaking lesson number 7, that's a good start. That'll give you some great tips on how you can coherently organize your ideas. But also, I get the feeling that your reading and your listening maybe isn't as good as it should be. So that means you have to actually improve in reading and improve in listening, and that's going to make your response a little bit more complete. And make sure that when you're practicing, right, when you do reading practice, make sure that you write down what you think the main point is, and write down in note form the most important supporting points. So you need to get in the habit of taking notes when you're reading passages. This is important. Likewise, you should also stay in the habit of taking notes when you're doing your listening practice. Your score here. Yeah, I think it's not great right now, I'll be honest with you. So I'm going to put you at about 1.83 out of 4, 14 points out of 30. That kind of gives you an idea of what your TOEFL speaking abilities are right now. Now, for the purposes of our class, a 1.83 is going to put you, if you go to the syllabus page 9, you can learn more about it, but 1.83 is going to put you at 65%. So I think next time, what do? I think that you need to speak faster, you need fewer pauses, fewer hesitations, you need to make some adjustments with your intonation, you also need to make some adjustments with your thought groups and blending, and in terms of topic development, you need a more complete, accurate response of the main points in the reading and the listening. So if you can make those improvements, you can definitely you can get a higher score on your next practice test. So here, a 1.83 translates into 65%, as I said. All right? Okay, thank you.